Hi, one sec. So, these dumbasses would like you to recount that story at the time you shoved the chicken's ass back in.
Really?
Yeah, I told them about it earlier, and they were like, funny how you didn't mention that while you were here.
Oh yeah, I'll come back up, hang on.
No, it's alright, you're on speaker. I'll put the phone to the camera. They can hear you, perfect.
No, I'll come up because... Well, I don't suppose you did one.
Fair enough. Alright, don't hurt your ankle, though. And bring me some ketchup.
So what do we want to know then?
Well, I told the story, and I don't know if they didn't believe me or just wanted to hear it from the horse's ass. I mean, mouth.
Okay, so we got a chicken with a prolapse. We had 6 rescue chickens, didn't we? And one day I got there, one were looking very poorly. And when I looked at it, it had got a prolapse. So I rang vet. Nobody's interested in chickens.
Explain what the prolapse is.
Well, it's like its os falls out.
Literally no better way to describe it, is they? They all went, huh? When I said that.
Yeah, it's like the insides of the chicken where it creates an egg falls out. I don't know what chickens have, but anyway, it falls out. So I thought, well, I looked up on the internet. Nobody really bothers much about chickens, so
This is the ketchup, not me farting.
So I read up about it and it said you can do it yourself. So I wrapped chicken up and I put it on a chair at the side of me for the drive home.
I told you I recounted this exactly.
Yeah, I did. And then it was funny because every time I braked, she shot forward. But I'm gone. She didn't fall off.
Oh,
She just like lurched every time I braked.
cute.
And she was looking out at window and everything. She weren't really bothered. So I got her in house and I wrapped her up in a towel and I put her on draining board. And I had a look at what were wrong with it. And it said you can manually push it back in. So I wrapped her up tight and I got hold of it and I started shoving it back. But what I didn't expect was she actively shoved it back out. She was trying, as fast as I was trying to shove it in, she was trying to stop it going. I suppose it must have felt a bit
Odd.
invasive. So she must have thought I was trying to shove my hand up her arse or something. But I did it. I got it shoved back up, and then within minutes, she was running about outside on patio, happy as Larry. So yeah, that was my
Heroic moment.
Well, I won't call it heroic, but
I don't know what I'd call it exactly, but somebody described it as metal.
I was pleased with myself. I do hope like that again. And there were another thing like I read up, if they can get like seed impacted in the crop, so they swallow it down, but it like sticks and cements in the throat, and then they can't swallow or breathe. And vets aren't interested in that neither, really.
Wow.
And what you have to do with that is you slice it open, get it out, and then you super glue it shut again.
Bruh.
I never did that, but
Like
I would have had a go.
I know you would have. God, you'd have made a good surgeon. Also, Jonas says you're supposed to shove a toy up there. That's how they make Kinder Egg.
Well, it comes out inside the egg.
Yeah. Mama Bisc should be qualified to be a vet after that. Mama Bisc has done so many things that untrained humans should not be doing.
I had to tell that story. When I got to 50, I went back to college and did my GCSEs, didn't I?
Yeah.
And we had to do a speech, and that's the speech I gave. I told everybody in class what I'd done to chicken.
Brilliant. Oh, God, can you just imagine standing up in front of a group of people who were there to learn and telling a story about a chicken's arsehole?
The funny thing is, when I were at school, I don't think I could have given a speech. I was terrified of speaking in public.
Yeah, same.
But I did that, and they were all howling, laughing.
Well, yeah, it's the funniest thing you've ever seen.
So I hope you like that. We looked after it. I looked after all my 6 rescue chickens till they died naturally. When they were poorly, I'd even got one of them in a sling, didn't I? And suspended it from the bottom of the chair.
I forgot about that. I knew there was a sling somewhere, but I forgot what it was for.
We'd been away, and I think something happened to her while we were away. She was poorly, but they didn't know what to do with her. So when I got there, I brought her home and I made a sling for her to put her little legs through, and then suspended her from the bottom of a dining chair so that she could stand up and look around. She was all right for a bit, but they did all eventually pop the clogs.
As they do, but they got to naturally old age.
Yeah. They were really good pets, weren't they?
I was telling them earlier, they didn't realise that chickens are like pet.
Oh, they're brilliant. They come to greet you, they play. Can you remember Henrietta that used to go around chasing flies? She used to jump at flies, she.
Yeah. It were Annabelle whose ass fell out when.
I can't remember, it might have been.
Pretty sure it were.
Were it her or Molly? Or were it Molly that I suspended from...
I think it were Molly that had sling, yeah.
Sling, yeah.
Very good stories proves Mama Bisc is more powerful. Yeah, she's definitely more powerful than me. Jesus Christ.
Right, I hope you like that.
Good night a second time. So that was fun. I've been Biscuit Rose, and you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye!